Mexico Limited for Caprio, Winnipeg, Saskatchewan, Edmonton.
Right, if you need more money, Mac.
What money? You lent him money?
He brought your scar.
You should watch the money more carefully. And Mac shouldn't borrow.
All
The first time, money's hard to get.
That's all you talk about anyway. Besides,
These times are bad. I've never left my family before. My brother, my dad, my mother, my sister Laura.
Gilbert, all aboard, please.
Give him his photo.
All aboard.
So you won't forget us, Matt.
You know, the thought of leaving home never really entered my mind.
Couldn't borrow.
Mother.
2,000 miles. God knows I worked hard looking for this job. Here I am, on my way.
What are you doing here again? That's I told you
Another damn hoax. Look at him. Lazy, good for nothing.
Where's you heading for, son?
Willow Green? What takes you up there?
I'm going to be the new teacher.
Yes, I am. I'm Max Brown. You must be Mr. McDougal. Hurry up. We got a 12-mile drive up to the district. Really? That far?
Don't keep moving, you get frostbite. You go in, I'll unhitch.
These here are some of your class, teacher. Charles, Myron, and Anne, who'll be in first grade. Todd and Beth have a few years to go yet.
Hello. I'm sorry, Charlie. What grade did you say you were in?
He's the teacher and he doesn't know what grade I'm in.
Teacher's new here, Charlie.
I've got something else to do.
You must excuse Charlie. He's not usually so shy with people. You know how it is, you being the teacher.
Hey. You know what time it is? Amos and Andy time. It's my favorite program. I never miss it at home.
We don't have a radio.
We have a radio, but the tube is busted.
Well, you may not have a radio, but you've got Max Brown. And I read a terrific joke in the Star Phoenix. Should we hear it? Okay. Little boy's sitting on the curb, crying and sobbing his heart out. And a man comes up to him and says, "Little boy, what are you crying for?" The little kid goes, "Father called mother a waddling goose." And the man says, "Yes." The little boy goes, "And yesterday, mother called father a stupid jackass." And the man says, "Well, yes, but why are you crying?" And the little boy says, "Well, what does that make me?"
Time to go to bed. Gotta be up early in the morning.
Why does he have to sleep in our room?
Because Pa says so.
He isn't even our teacher yet. Why can't he sleep?
Night, everybody.
Good night. Why can't he sleep at the school like Miss Williams?
This is a cold room. We can't stoke the fire all night. Coal's scarce. Well, good night.
Good night. Thank you very much for the lovely dinner.
Yeah, come on, boy. Yeah.
Saved some breakfast for you.
No, really, I couldn't.
At least have some coffee to warm you up.
Really, I couldn't. I'll be back in a minute.
Do you want to see our calf?
Oh, yes, I do.
We had two, but the other one died. Dad said it was just as well because there wasn't enough feed anyway.
Well, he's a nice calf.
Do you want us to go and see our baby pig?
Oh, maybe later.
Team's hitched. Time to go. What do you want to see first?
I would like to see the toilets, please.
Downstairs. Chemical toilets. Best in the country. Watch your head.
Oh, God.
Come on, I'll show you the rest of the place. Nice place, eh? Well, how do you like it?
Is there somewhere else where I could stay?
Nobody wants to take the teacher full time. but some agreed to take you for about a month.
You have to move every month?
It's a question of taxes.
I don't understand.
Well, the government work's still got to be done. Roads graded, coals hauled to the school, miserable jobs like that. Folks get a tax credit for it.
Boarding a teacher is one of the miserable jobs.
Your strap. Got to show these kids who's boss.
I won't be using it.
You better get used to using it. Some pretty big kids in grade 9.
I borrowed money from my brother to come here.
How can I buy food? We'll see you don't starve.
Somebody gets water.
If you don't keep the lids on tight, you'll get a gut ache.
This is yours. Freshly killed.
What do I do with the,
Cook it, of course, and eat it.
I don't know how to cook meat.
City. Thing he knows about meat's what he sees in brown paper wrappers.
I'm cutting you off the ham. Roast this in your oven. It's about a 12-pounder, and you can eat it hot and then cold. And here, we heard about you running behind the sleigh. Get on downstairs and let us attend to our work.
Thank you, ladies.
It won't even last a month.
Oh, you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I washed the shelves and papered them.
Oh, nice, thank you.
The stove's a disaster.
Are you English?
How can you tell? I think I've got a Union Jack painted on the tongue.
Oh, it's a nice tongue. It's a nice accent. Well, I'll let you finish here.
Where are you from?
From the east. I'm a city boy.
City boy. Lord, how are you going to stand it here? Oh, I didn't mean that. Really. Canada's a nice country. In the spring, sometimes.
Alice!
Sometimes.
Where did you live before you came here?
London? Thank you. I was a war bride. One of the thousands of British girls who were led to the plains like lambs into the wilderness.
Must have been quite young.
Ooh, I was that green. I used to say to Bert. Bert's my husband. I used to say, are there any Indians? It's sure Indians all over the place, just like in the movies. Bert was one to tease.
Alice! We're all finished, Alice. Here. This is good for you.
Good for what?
Good for making porridge. Just put it in a double boiler. It'll stick to your ribs.
Come on, Alice. It'll be getting dark soon.
Thank you for the help. Stand, please. We'll repeat our Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Class begins at 9 a.m.
Well, I'd take the team down to the barn and unhitch him.
Would you please allow extra time for that?
Well, I had to drive 11 miles picking up some of the kids.
Who are you?
Jake Stevenson.
Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Boss says you can use the water that's left for cooking and that. It's not as pretty as the last one.
Before we begin our class, I'm going to take the roll. Now, if we can go from front to back, loud and clear, please stand when you say your name.
Kathy Freeman. You already know my name.
Oh, of course I do, Ann. Hi.
John Stevenson. Curly Sinclair. Summer Littlewood. Sandy and me are in grade 5.
Sammy Sinclair. All right.
Barn McDougal.
Martin, what grade are you in?
Grade 5.
Would grades 1 to 5 raise your hand, please? Grade 6. Name, please?
Mayfield.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Would you stand up, please?
Mayfield. Her name's Mary Field.
Oh, Mary Field. I know your mother. Grade 7?
Charlie McDougal.
Charlie.
Bill Fields.
Grade 8? Bob Sanderson. Grade 9?
Betty Bishop.
Carl Wells. I missed 2 years because I was sick.
Grade 10?
Paul Friesen.
Donald Duck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Duck. All right, let's get busy. We have a lot of work to do.
Teacher, you didn't tell us your name.
I did. Thank you, Summer. My name is Max Brown.
They're all in. Seems to go off the jacket and hung around the tree. They were quietly away by themselves.
Perfect, Mom. Wonderful. What are you boys having recess a little early today? Come on, get back to your work. I have nothing to do. You have your algebra
I
problem.
finished lessons. What do we do now?
Teacher,
What, Betty?
the first graders are finished their C's.
All right, would you get them a book out of the shelf, please, and read it to them?
What should I read?
Whatever you find, but something appropriate. Are you sick? What's the matter with you? Let me see your algebra problem.
Don't know nothing about algebra.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Where's Bob Sanderson?
Downstairs. We had to go make a little visit.
You have to go and make a little visit. How are you boys going to learn anything about algebra making little visits?
Bob. What are you doing asleep on my toilet?
Virgins were abducted from their very beds by big thugs who would take them to waiting carriages, where they would be transported to ships ready to carry them to all corners of the world, wherever men were willing to pay the price for their.
What are you reading? Where did you get this?
There.
Thank you, Betty. That will be enough reading for today. Now, I don't want you sitting together.
But these are the bigger chairs. The others are for the smaller kids.
Teacher, you can move their chairs. That's what Miss Williams had to do.
Please, Summer. Thank you.
Teacher, he got my chair.
All right, Jake, give your brother back his seat.
You can have mine.
Teacher, you know what John's doing?
I see what John's... All right, class dismissed. Who took my class? Get out of here. Go on, get out of here. Get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Mr. Bishop, I would like for you to find me another place to live. And Mr. Bishop, I wish you would tell the parents please not to give their kids things like bullets. And to make sure that their kids are housebroken. And to tell them to leave my clapper alone. And Mr. Bishop, something's got to be done about the food that I've been getting. That pig thing that I was given yesterday was still breathing. It wasn't even cooked. And finally, Mr. Bishop, I would like my salary in advance.
I'd to be the first one to grab him. Hans knows courage when he sees it, Bugatti. He got him. Jack's made it. Hands are lifting him up on deck. Good for him. Boy, oh, boy!
Good for the lad. Men, give him a cheer. The lad's won his way across to the rescue. Let her ring out so he can hear it.
So Jack reaches the Pelican safely at last. But will there be time to rescue Captain Hanna and the crew? Be sure to listen in at the same time tomorrow evening. Find out what happened.
So how was your first day?
I got through it.
Are you staying for supper?
Well, I'd like to if there would be no trouble.
No, it's no trouble at all.
Thank you.
As a hot cereal does. Eat Wheaties tomorrow morning. Eat Wheaties and sliced bananas for breakfast some morning soon. You'll say it's a marvelous combination.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it's my salary.
Your salary?
Just a matter of detail. When am I going to be paid?
Oh, there's plenty of time for that.
David Owens says goodbye to Jack Armstrong and the makers of Wheaties.
About the salary.
This Saturday, the Montreal Canadiens will meet the Toronto Maple Leafs at Maple Leaf Gardens for the last...
You like baseball?
Of the regular season.
Yes, I do. I really like hockey.
Oh, I look forward every spring because it brings baseball.
Of the game,
Leading up to that World Series. Oh, them New York Yankees, eh?
Could we talk salary?
Tonight?
Yes, I would like to. I thought because you are the chairman of the school board. McDougal said something about $450. Now, I presume that's for the 6 months.
Nope. That's for the year. And figuring the year is 10 months, that figures to $45 a month.
Well, that seems very low.
Well, of course, we'll have to take off for the food that folks is providing.
The food that folks are providing?
That figures to about $20 a month.
That barely leaves,
And then there's heating and additional repairs.
Oh, I see. In other words, I'm paying you $45 a month for the privilege of teaching here.
No, not quite. You'll have something to show for it. Still leaves you about $20 a month clear.
not enough.
Well, in a sense, you're sort of learning on the job, as they say.
$20 a month, I would never have come.
It's a hell of a lot more than a lot of farmers with 30 years' experience are getting right now.
When am I going to receive the first $20?
Oh, why in such a hurry?
I borrowed money to come here. I borrowed money from my brother to come here. I need clothes.
What for? You ain't going no place.
Mr. Bishop, I would like to know, please, when I am going to receive my first month's salary.
Oh, we can't give you any cash. You'll have to take a promissory note. I'll be damned when we'll be able to make that good.
Promissory note?
I can give you anything but love. Baby, that's the only thing.
What about dinner?
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, well, the wife's...
How are we doing over here? John, what are you doing? You're kneeling on Halifax. Come on, get up, move over. What is Vancouver Island doing in the middle of Hudson Bay?
That's right, brother.
You mean that's the whole country?
Well, no, we've made it to scale, or at least we've tried, but, may I have a pencil? Mine. Thank you. The difference between Ottawa here, which is the capital of Canada, and Edmonton, which is the capital of Alberta, is 2,210 feet.
You mean miles.
Right, miles.
Ottawa has canals. I visit my aunt there.
Oh, all right. Well, you're right. You're right, Summer. Let's make a canal right here.
The Maxwell.
All right. Calm down. All right, I have an idea. Let's draw the map. Draw it in pencil, and then we'll fill in the color afterwards, all right?
My pencil's broken.
I can't
You
find
take
one.
that pencil, and I have some more downstairs. I'll go get them. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Those of you who have pencils, go ahead.
Did you make this, John? Take it out, John. Yeah, you falling the heart. Get out. Get out.
All right. What is happening here?
How many boys are proud of yourself? Cries, no charge. Get up there.
Very nice. What have you got here? It's very nice. I'm glad to see somebody in this classroom is creative. Excellent. It's very nice.
That map wasn't worth a piece of horse manure anyway.
I beg your pardon?
Well, nothing. Would you like me to take this to the rubbish dump?
Yes, I would. Thank you. Mr. Bishop, I'm having a lot of trouble with Jake Stevenson at school. I don't know what I'm going to do about him.
Look, my old teacher, Dwight Tucker, was tough, an old skunk. He always said there was 3 things to remember in a class. Don't be too pally. Remember, you're the teacher, they're the student. Never punish 2 kids together. You can get the other one next time. And never get yourself into a position where you have to do something drastic. Avoid showdowns.
Yeah, I don't, but what am I going to do about Jake?
Oh, it's time for that mystery.
Niall, that Harris Montgomery's here to see you.
Oh, damn, what does he want?
Sorry to bother you, Lyle. But it's important. You being the chairman of the school board.
Oh, easy.
Like to use the schoolhouse for a meeting.
What sort of a meeting?
A political meeting for the new socialist party that's being formed.
Nope.
Dan Trowbridge is coming over from Kindersley. He really knows how to run meetings.
I know all about Dan Trowbridge and his kind. Government spends scarce tax money to educate the idle, and then what happens? Our educated ones come back here and cause a lot of trouble. Damned eggheads. Sorry, teacher, I'm not speaking about you.
So, you're the new teacher.
Hello. How are you?
I don't want the schoolhouse used for politics.
You let a liberal candidate speak there in the spring.
That was different.
Sure, that's different. He's your nephew.
That was swell. I'm glad you liked it, Harry. But tell me, how do you feel when you're in love?
Pleased to meet you, teacher. I'll see you at the dance.
And that, folks, is exactly the way you feel in the famous Dodge Air Glide ride. Visit the showroom of your local Dodge dealer.
Damn rattlehead.
Extra value you get in this Jeep.
Rattlehead?
Money saving.
Yeah, that's what we call people who are always wanting to change everything. You know, we're radicals. There's Montgomery, the great free thinker, a non-worker.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of
One thing I'll say for this depression, it's made 10 million experts that never knew nothing before.
the shadow knows.
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. We will proceed no further with this business. It's lunchtime. Come on, everyone.
And he said no. And then I pushed him along. Then he pulled me back and he said he didn't want to.
Thank you, Mary. Pearlie. This extra egg and some cheese. How do you take that? Okay, you're welcome. Sammy. Why don't you take this? I can't eat all this. All right? Violet? Huh?
No, it doesn't look good.
Come on, Mary, don't dawdle.
Whoops. Mrs. Field.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, nice horse.
Ah, she's old, but I like her. Bert thinks she's useless. Well, the porridge stick to your ribs?
It's stuck to my ribs. It's stuck to the floor, stuck to the ceiling. It's stuck to the oven lid. Like cement, it's stuck.
How are you getting on at the teacherage?
The teacherage is a combination of a bottomless pit, the Moose River Mine, and the Black Hole of Calcutta. Actually, I think it's haunted by the ghosts of teachers who have lived there in the past and died of loneliness.
I told Bert about you and the teacherage. He laughed. Then he thinks anyone who's not from hereabouts is a bit, well, it's a bit daft. Well, we got to be going.
Oh, would you mind if I spoke to you for a minute about Mary?
Oh, I know. She's a little shy.
Oh, no, she's showing a talent for drawing. Her notebook is just filled with sketches that are really quite good.
Well, thank you for your interest. Mare, come on, sweet. Got to be going.
I think we should really try to encourage any signs that she may show.
I think anything that you do to encourage her will be very well appreciated.
Hope to see you soon.
Oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I found you. Oh, at last I know the secret of it all. Oh, the burning, yearning, turning, churning, burning.
Thank you for coming all this way to bring Mary those art materials.
Well, it's a beginning, but I really feel that she could use some finer materials, and I hope you don't mind, but I've written a little list of things that I thought would be helpful, and an address on the back. I thought perhaps your husband might write away for them.
Oh, I don't know what Bert would think about that. But I could put a mail order in the post when I go to Alsace next week.
Well, that would be great. No butter. No, this is hot bread on a winter day. This is wonderful just as it is. Could I ask you a favor? If you're going to go to the post office at Alsace, would you post a letter for me?
Of course.
Never mind.
To a girlfriend, eh?
I wish. To my ugly brother, who has a job.
So do you.
I can't even get paid. Look at this. Promissory note. I have to tell Bishop what to do with that promissory note. You can't eat a promissory note.
Depends what sauce you put on it.
I tell you, sometimes I feel like chasing that train and jumping a ride back home.
Why don't you?
Yeah. Well, a classmate of mine once jumped a boxcar to Vancouver looking for work. He never made it. He stayed on top of the car when the train pulled through the tunnel in the Rockies. He fell under the wheels. He was overcome by the smoke and the ashes from the engines.
Dear Lord.
He wanted me to go with him. It's so frightening how much we take for granted. Damn it, I miss my family. All my life, I'm used to having people around me. It's Roger or Laura. When you're from a family, you're never really alone. There's always somebody to talk to. Water in the taps. Light in the bulbs.
Oh, sorry. Little David must have a problem.
There? Why is David crying? He wet? You should have brought him in, Mary.
Come on, now. You watch it, eh? You burn wood, burn me tunnel. Smoke you right out of the school. Now then, don't let the kids monkey. Don't let the kids monkey with it, and you'll have no trouble. I'm all about it. You think that's so right? No trouble. Lyle.
How are you?
We're a little late because Bert was trying to find a neighbor to put together children.
Alice, what a pretty dress. Never seen you wear that before.
Oh, it's in front of my trunk in London. Don't get too many chances to wear it here.
It's pretty.
Ooh. I think we're going to dance in self-defense. I bought so many trunks when I first came here. I thought Bert's brother was going to faint when he saw how many. He was the one that had to cart them over to Bert's farm. Bert told him, here's the girl from England. She only brought half of it. The rest of it's on the next train. Bert thought that was so funny. He laughed for a good half hour.
Well, have you never been back?
No.
You're the teacher, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
I'm Lester Sinclair. You have 3 of my kids in your class.
Sure, I have Sammy and Pearlie.
You've been giving them food, and they don't need charity.
What?
Shaming them in front of the other kids, and me in front of my neighbors. I can provide for them. Just listen to me, teacher. You put stuff in their heads, and I'll put stuff on the table.
Let's go somewhere quiet where we can talk,
You should be working to improve society. Oh, my God. Poor Sinclair. He got so desperate, he had to feed his sheep Russian thistle. 2 of his lambs scoured so badly they died. Look at that there. Unemployment reaches new high. These are rough times, I'll tell you. Mr. Aberhart over in Alberta wants to give people the money. $25 a month to every man, woman, and child.
Without earning it?
Well, don't you see? He He earns it by being a consumer. You pay a man for consuming, so he buys things, keeps the wheels of industry turning. Oh, my God, let's go somewhere else. Get on your feet. Sure. Don't shake hands with him. Come on, shake hands with him. Come on, Pa.
You dance step?
Let go of me!
I'm here. This is the schoolhouse. Hey, Christ, that's a flying sir.
What's going on around here? Boy, oh boy. Quiet, everybody, quiet, please. There's nobody hurt. It's been a long night, so I think we ought to go home and milk the cows. Let's all sing a little song, you know. Go ahead, take leave.
The wind knocked on me.
Jake, let's go.
That's no concern of yours, woman. Mary, where's your brother? Bill, come on, we're going home.
How many different motions has the Earth? The Earth is moving in 3 different ways. It is rotating on its axis once in about 24 hours. The motion it gives us day and night. At the same time, it is traveling in its orbit around the sun, making a complete revolution in 1 year. This is the motion that gives us our seasons.
That's good, huh?
But the entire solar system is traveling through space at a terrific rate of speed, and the Earth, as a part of the system, is therefore engaged in a third movement. This onward movement is carrying us toward the star Vega at the rate of about 36,000 miles an hour. What causes the spots on the sun? The sun is surrounded by a fiery gaseous envelope called the photosphere. This envelope subjects...
What are you doing?
Nothing, teacher.
Nothing? What do you mean, nothing?
Well, I didn't do that. The pictures were loose already. Somebody else must have done it.
What are you lying for? It's a brand new encyclopedia. It's never been touched before.
Well, what's a few pictures? There's lots more in that book.
You better stay after school today, Jake.
Well, I can't do that, teacher. I gotta help my old man solve some poplar poles.
Just the same, you stay at the school.
And after that, I gotta milk 4 cows and separate the milk.
All right, I'll give you a choice. You either stay after school or you get the strap.
I'll take the licking.
Class dismissed.
But we still have 20 minutes to go.
Well, class is dismissed 20 minutes early today. Go on. That's enough. I'm going now. Close the front door on your way out. How do you do? How do you do? I guess I'm supposed to feel sorry for you, huh? I don't. Quarrel with them. Go on. Go on, get the hell out of here. Blow, thou winter wind, that thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because it is not seen, although thy breath be crude.
Teacher, it sounds like Shakespeare spent the winters in Saskatchewan.
Well, Shakespeare's from Saskatchewan.
Oh.
Don't you children know anything? Shakespeare's from Saskatchewan. What's the water today, Jake?
My boss says I don't have to bring it no more.
Well, I depend on that water. For the children depend on it. I depend on it for my cooking.
My boss says I don't have to bring it.
Well, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, let's clean up this classroom.
You know, my old teacher, he'd never have strapped Jake and risked having his water cut.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome anytime.
I've left home. I've left home for good. These trousers of Bert's, I know they're not very flattering, but they were warm. Thank you.
I'm going to make something hot to drink.
I'm fine now. I'm just going to catch my breath. I've got to go.
What? Where are you going?
I don't know.
You're not going out in that weather. Making some very nice soup. Sorry, I wasn't expecting anybody for...
Please, please. It was awful of me to come here in the first place. I didn't mean to. I just got on Nellie's back and rode away.
Did you ever feel that you had to go away? Away from where you were, and no matter what you did, you had to go?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how I felt this morning when I knew. When I knew. Oh, dear God.